What's up everyone, my name's Chris, welcome to the Like Sneaker channel, a big welcome to you. In this episode we have an interesting collaboration sneaker combining an historical running brand and science. The American brand Saucony, founded in 1898, has been producing performance footwear since the previous century. Afew, a German sneaker boutique based in Düsseldorf, has previously worked with Saucony and delivered the Shadow Master 5000 Gopher. And now the duo is back with this creation. Without wasting time, let's rate the Saucony Shadow 5000 Afew time and space. Released in September 2020, they were set at a retail price of €150 in Germany, which is equivalent to £110. Having failed to win the raffle, I purchased my pair from StockX. Without trying any Saucony footwear before, I went in brave and ordered a UK size 10. The model Shadow 5000 originally comes from the late 80s, which was a staple model for Saucony to combine performance and lifestyle. With this partnership, Afew has taken inspiration from one of the greatest minds to ever live, Albert Einstein, the physicist's theory of relativity. Einstein's theory of general relativity determined that massive objects cause a distortion in space-time, which is felt as gravity, and this has influenced plenty of elements throughout the sneaker. I find it very interesting to combine one of the most influential scientists of the 20th century into a pair of sneaker as a concept. And not many collaboration uses a famous historical figure outside the sporting world, and for this I will give this a score of 9.7. The overall box is in this dark green coloured covered chalk equations and doodles inspired by the late Albert Einstein. If you look carefully, you can see the wording Saucony, Afew, Shadow 5000, time and space. And here the label reads, Shadow 5000, green, black, UK 10, 29 centimeters. The opening is a drawer compartment style and the shoes are wrapped in this rustic brown paper. So here are the sneakers, and we have 3 sets of additional shoelaces. And I find the design of the box quite creative, and with the extras it deserves an 8.9. So starting off with the perforated toe box, we have this galactic shade of greenish coloured suede, which I believe is supposed to represent the periodic chalkboards back in the days, where Einstein used to jot down his theories. And this also has been used on the shoe sock liner. Within both lateral and medial, you have this layer of tailored tweed signified Einstein's fashion sense, which tends to be his tweed jacket. You will see there on both sides of the shoes, there are 3 aligned circles, which is the signature branding of Saucony. In contrast, you will also find black fabric tongues that are finished with contrasting trims. The right shoe opting for blush pink stands for time, and the left coming in stark white represents space. These colours have been used to further highlight their respective shoes, laces, eyelets, and premium leather heel caps. Other Einstein elements include time and space lace locks, as well as an hourglass and square space branding on the heels. More formula notes have been written on the insoles. Rounding out the shoe is a rubber-sized tongue badge noting the collaborators' names alongside a gravity-filled graphic diagram showing the theory of relativity works. To complete the appearance, further back, details such as Afew reminds us of the equivalence of mass and energy, E equals mc2 for short, which Einstein discovered in 1905. But the midsoles and outsoles are probably amongst the biggest highlights. We have the glow-in-the-dark translucent outsoles, and if you look carefully, you have the Afew formula scribbled mid and outsole to give it a sci-fi feel. As you can see, the great sneaker storyteller Afew had left no stone unturned when it came to the details on its Shadow 5000 time and space. I really love the colours and textures, especially the vibes for this low profile sneaker. Therefore, I'll give this a seriously high score of 9.5. The toe box and mudguard are made from premium suede with a dark grey tweed upper side panels, different shadings of the leathered heel and black leathered rear guard. I really do like the feel of suede and tweed fabric, which is not common on sneakers. Overall, the shoes and the translucent outsoles feel soft and sturdy. I'll score this an 8.7. I am happy with my pair as there are no scuff marks, separation or stain colouring. I think these are assembled pretty well, especially with the different layers of materials. If I have to be nitpicking, then it would be the minor loose threading from the signature circles and upper, and it would have been nice if they flushed it smoothly. For the craftsmanship, I'm going to give this a score of 8.6. Now we'll move on and let's see what these are like on feet. With regards to sizing, I understand everyone's foot and walking style is unique. What I have done is I've measured my foot physically, and I have provided you with a simple guide on how I've measured my foot and my measurements, and you can pause and view this in your own time. Hopefully this will provide you with a better clue for viewers who are typically UK size 10 or US 11 or EU 45 towards a fitting of the sneaker. So my foot physically measures 28.1 centimeters lengthwise with a low arch. Normally with a Nike Air Max 90 or a Nike Air Jordan 1, UK size 10 fits me well. Without having to wear any Saucony before, I went and ordered a UK size 10. Was a bit skeptical whether they fit me, but now that I've tried it on, they fitted reasonably well. Having wide feet, for me the toe cap area and length feels just right in a cushioned way, and these can be broken into after a couple of walks. Hence I would think that most people would be fine if they stick true to size. I find the cushioning relatively comfortable even with the model and technology was derived from the 90s, and the sock liner feels a little bit firmer than an Air Max 90, but I actually prefer these pairs on how it feels on my feet in terms of the firm cushioning. People who are flat-footed like me will find them comfortable for walking long durations. Therefore, I will score this an impressive 8.8. These shoes may seem like a novelty sneaker, but don't let their appearance fool you. It is a lifestyle combined running sneaker. The glow-in-the-dark outsole makes it even more practical in a low-light situation. Because of the slightly thicker insulation and layers of tweed, these pairs might be suited to cooler weathers. Like any suede sneaker, I would suggest protecting them with an overcoat of suede and water protector. I will score this 8.8. Apparently these pairs are limited and they were sold out quickly in the initial release, which is not surprising as many collaborations with Afew are very popular in Europe. I can safely say for those who purchased them at retail price and looking to sell them now, they can expect a reasonable profit around 80 to 100%, and they are currently selling around £220 to £260 depending on sizes, and the value will probably increase to £300 within the next 18 months. Please note these are purely based on my predictions. £110 in terms of sneakers is not cheap, but then again it is definitely not the most expensive. For this collaboration and the execution on these, I personally think it is one of the best and underrated pairs out there. If you take into the concept, design, variety of laces, the different layers of materials, the comfort and the outsoles, this is what a collaboration should be all about. It really deserves high recognition. Generally speaking, these are a fantastic pair of sneakers and I'll definitely keep it for my collection. Whether wearing it will actually make me wiser, perhaps not. Nevertheless, I'm still going to give this a massive overall score of 9.4. Despite Saucony has been around for a very long time, with no disrespect to the brand, it is one of those that people don't really talk about much in the sneakerhead community. Like I said, the going prices for the resale market is currently around £240, which shows there is some hype and there are some people out there that appreciate the brand. I would really like to know how you feel about these sneakers or even the Saucony brand in general. Whether you agree with my scoring, and if you do have a pair, how do you find your pairs in terms of fit and comfort? Many thanks for watching this video. I would really appreciate if you can leave me a quick like, Subscribe and share as it helps the YouTube algorithm for my videos and channel, and I'll bring you more interesting sneakers for reviewing. Time and space out. With a dark grey suede upper side panels.